name is Kyle Radiker. I have a master's in exercise and sports science, which I earned through University of North Carolina, Greensboro, graduated in 2001. My undergraduate degree is from Duke University, BS in psychology. And so once I graduated from UNC Greensboro, I went right back into fitness, which is my love, and was working at the YMCA's of Charlotte, and decided at that time that I really wanted to explore coaching. And in order to explore coaching and do what I thought was the most effective job I could do at coaching, I bought a metabolic cart from a company called Core. And my metabolic cart analyzes oxygen and it looks at carbon dioxide as well. So if you're looking to ever get a metabolic cart, I recommend you go to Core. My cart is the Cardio Coach Plus, plus being CO2. And what happens when I get triathletes or multi-sport athletes or even fitness individuals up on my metabolic cart? Well, I do two things. One is an assessment of resting metabolic rate, which is your body at rest determining how many calories you burn, therefore require per day for brain, heart, lungs, liver, kidneys, red blood cell reproduction, your immune system, gallbladder, pituitary gland, and to support lean mass on your body. When you look at resting metabolic rate and determine how many calories your body burns and therefore requires per day, there's also another factor that I can look at and analyze through that assessment, and that's the RQ value, or the respiratory exchange ratio. To make that really easy, the ratio is the amount of oxygen in and the amount of carbon dioxide out. Let's look at that as a ratio or fraction with carbon dioxide over oxygen. The way I always explain that is if you breathe in 4 units of oxygen and breathe out 3 units of carbon dioxide, your fraction would be 3/4, 0.75. On the respiratory exchange ratio chart, that would put you into a good fat burning state, the bottom line being 0.7. Or if you breathe in 4 units of oxygen and breathe out 4 units of carbon dioxide, your ratio would be 4/4, which would be 1. At 1.0 or higher, we know that the body is no longer burning fat effectively and is in a carbohydrate state or a sugar burn. So I'm able to analyze those factors. I also run through people through a graded exercise protocol, either on a bike or on a treadmill. And in essence, what that is really saying is that every minute I make the level of intensity harder until we get to a point where somebody is at their maximum level of exertion. VO2 max, millimeters of oxygen divided by kilograms of body weight per minute. What size engine are you working with is one way for people to look at it. But equally, if not more important, is to determine aerobic and anaerobic threshold points. On my cart, when I'm doing an analysis of VO2 max and picking off aerobic and anaerobic thresholds, I'm also able to look at that respiratory exchange ratio at various thresholds and determine not only is cardiorespiratory fitness a factor, but what is their metabolic efficiency